Hi everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. If it's your first time here, I teach very simple, gentle, easy to follow yoga. Don't stand on my head. My name's Tina. I sometimes talk too much, but basically I love yoga, I love sharing it, and I'm so glad you're here today. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start in easy pose, sitting up nice and tall. We are going to inhale the arms up. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose. Bring that right arm down and reach over with your left. Now you can come down like this, or you can come down onto your elbow, but just make sure both sit bones stay in contact with the mat and that your arm isn't coming forward. Bring it back, bring that chest round to the front. Keep breathing. And then we're going to inhale up. Exhale down the other side. Remember, keep that buttock on the floor, don't let it lift. Keep it down, keep the chest open. That's it. Inhale up. And exhale the hands down. Okay, let's do a nice little spinal twist. So big breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale round to your right. So place your left hand on your right knee. Take that right hand behind. Use the arms, the hands to twist you round, but don't strain. Listen to your body. And release back to the front. Other side, big breath in. Exhale round to the left, looking over that shoulder. Again, if you've got a sore neck, don't take your head all the way round, just bring it to here. Listen to your body. And release back to the front. Okay, we're going to inhale the hands up. Palms facing forward, we're going to gently walk them forward. Keep your feet flexed to protect your knees. Just relax down, rounding that back, stretching those hands forward. Nice upper back stretch. And then slowly come back up. Switch your legs to the other leg in front. And the same again. Inhale the hands up. Exhale forward. And walk the hands back. Okay, now bring your legs back to how you naturally sit. We all have a way that we find most comfortable. So we're not quite finished. So sit in your most comfortable position. Inhale your hands up. Lean your head back. Bring those hands down. So you're getting a stretch in the front of your neck. Palms together at the chest, and let your head gently roll forward. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of your neck. Just you can gently rock from side to side. Get rid of any tension there. And then very slowly lift your head back up. And I'm going to swivel around because we're going to come into tabletop. So, tabletop. So your hips are right above your knees and your shoulders are right above your wrists. Nice long spine. We're going to go into half balancing table. So we're going to keep both hands on the mat. We're going to inhale that left foot back. Imagine you're trying to touch the wall with those toes. And exhale it down. Inhale the right foot back. And exhale down once more to the left. Exhale down. Last time on the right, inhale. And exhale back. Now sit back on your heels, come down into child's pose. Now if you find your tummy uncomfortable, you can slightly open your knees, or you can pop a pillow there, or you can lean forward a bit further. Just find a way that works for you. Let your shoulders relax over your knees. Just let your back round. And as I say, you can pop a pillow here so that you're only, you know, if people say, oh, I can't get my head down by my knees, that's fine, you don't have to. You're just having a gentle relax, a rest, what do you call it? You're just getting yourself back into, I can't think of the word, but your recovery, a recovery pose, if you like. Just relax. And then very gently lift yourself back up, sit back on your heels, and then come forward back into tabletop. We're just going to do a couple of little gentle cat-cow movements for the spine. So we're going to round the back, bring the chin in like a cat, and then we're going to inhale up for cow. Arch the back the other way, and just go with the breath. So it can be as deep as you wish and as slow as you wish. Remember, it's your body, and that's the wonderful thing about yoga, is you're in control. It's slow and gentle, and you're listening to your body at all times. And then we're going to come back into a neutral spine, and we're going to tuck our toes and drive the heels back one at a time. So this is easing into downward dog. So I call this walking the dog. So you're lifting those heels one at a time. And then we're going to press down into downward dog. So check your feet are hip width apart. Drive those heels downwards, and your hips up and back, and your chin and chest to your thighs, so that you feel that stretch up the back of your legs. If you pull your tummy in as well, spread the fingers so that the weight's evenly distributed. It's the most wonderful stretch. Okay, we're going to come forward. Walk your feet forward, and then exhale down into a forward bend. Now you can bend your knees here if you wish. Just bring your chest down to your thighs, your forehead down towards your shins. Or you can do half forward bend if that's too strong. Always adapt it to you. Inhale up, and exhale to a gentle back bend, and down into mountain. So be aware of how straight your back is. So you're drawing your tailbone down, your arms are down by your sides, your shoulders are relaxed, your head is pointing straight forward. And there's an imaginary string that's pulling your head up, your tailbone's drawing down, your kneecaps are lifted, your thighs are engaged. For such a simple pose, there's quite a lot to remember, but it's an active pose. You can feel your feet, the balls of your feet, pressing into the ground. And then take those hands behind into the yoga lock. So bring your chest forward, draw your shoulder blades together. Nice big breath in. And we're going to come down into a forward bend again, but you might only be able to get for here or wherever. Just bring those hands up behind you so you're getting that stretch across your chest. Again, you can have a bend in your knees if you wish. Check, see what works for you. Put those hands up above you, clasp together, and then just gently release them and bring them down and draw yourself back down into a forward bend. And then plant your hands on the floor, bending your knees if you wish. Step your right foot back for runner's lunge. So your left knee's over your ankle, your right heel's drawing away. Left foot back into plank. Shoulders above the wrists, pull the tummy in. Exhale your knees to the floor and your chin and chest, or straight down onto your tummy as you exhale, and then you're going to inhale up into cobra. So inhale, bring that chest up. Shoulders down away from your ears. Again, it might be a very small cobra down here. Listen to your body. Tuck your toes and gently walk your dog. So you're building strong wrists here. These weight-bearing poses. lifting those heels one at a time. Heels down, hips up. Chin and chest to your thighs. That's it. And then look forward and step your right foot forward. Runner's lunge. And inhale your left foot forward. Exhale into a forward bend. And then inhale up. And exhale down to mountain. Wonderful. Give your shoulders a little roll in between. Ooh, it's warm. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, inhale the hands up for a gentle back bend. Exhale as you come forward. Forward bend. Grab the backs of your legs. Chest down. Plant your hands. Left foot back first this time. Runner's lunge. Your right knee over the ankle. Drive the left heel away. Right foot back to join it. Exhale your knees to the floor, chin and chest or straight down onto your tummy. So you're exhaling and then you're going to inhale up into cobra. Shoulders down away from your ears, don't let them come up here. Head up. Tuck your toes. Walk your dog. That's it. And then press down into downward dog. And then look forward and step that left foot forward for runner's lunge. Step your right foot forward. Exhale into a forward bend. And then inhale up. And exhale down. To mountain. Okay, I'm going to come down, just straighten my mat, come down into a kneeling position. We're going to come into gate pose, so sit in the centre of your mat. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting the croaks. I'm going to come up on your knees, kneeling up. Again, if you've got sore knees, put a blanket under you, or you can even do this from a chair, because we're just going to turn out that side leg. So you could be sitting in a chair, take that leg out to the side. Inhale up, oh my goodness, excuse me, right arm down, reach over with the left. Again, check that your body's not tipping forward, bring it back. You'll feel the stretch there and all up the side ribs. Come down to a point that's comfortable for you again. If it's only here, that's fine. With practice, you'll get lower and lower. Keep breathing, keep smiling and enjoying it, because that's what matters. Inhale up, and we're going to go on the other side. Take that left leg even. Inhale your right arm up and let that left hand slide down. Check again that you're not tilting forward. Bring that chest open so that arm is in line. Remember, you're trying to line these up, your shoulders and your hips, elbows, wrist. They're all in line. You've got it right. Inhale up, stretch them up, and then bring the hands down. Bring those knees back together, and then we're going to come into staff pose. So we're going to bring those feet out in front. Going to sit up nice and tall. Okay, so just hands down by your sides, flex your feet. Going to come into a gentle caterpillar, or I call it seated ragdoll, but doesn't really matter what you call it. Basically, it's a nice gentle pose. You're just going to follow your hands down into a gentle bend forward. Grab your feet. Now you might only want to come to here or even here, but just do a gentle stretch in your back and let your head roll forward so you can feel that stretch in your neck, your shoulders, and just relax here. That's it. Now you can stay here, or if you want to make it a little bit deeper, you inhale the crown of your head towards your feet, so you're lengthening your spine. And then you can come down a bit lower, and you can have a gentle bend in your knees if that's more comfortable. If you've got tight hamstrings, that can be very uncomfortable. So just find that balance between effort and relaxation. Find what works for you. That's it. And slowly roll up. And bring those hands back down into staff pose. And then we're going to lie down with the feet flat on the floor, knees bent. We're going to roll down nice and slowly with control. And now, obviously don't look at the screen, just look at the ceiling and listen rather than look, because we don't want you to injure your neck. So we're going to do a gentle bridge pose, which is when you push down on your feet and you curl your tailbone up. Imagine a scorpion curling his tail up. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Nice big breath in. And push down and curl that tailbone up as you exhale. So squeeze your buttocks, pull your tummy in, come up to a point that's comfortable for you. And if it's comfortable, clasp your hands together and roll onto the top of your shoulders so you're opening your chest as well. But again, this is purely optional. This is what works for you. Just driving those hips upwards, still breathing, still squeezing the buttocks. And then to come out, we're going to release the arms and the shoulders very slowly and then roll down really, really slowly. Nice and gently, be kind to that body. And then draw those knees up and hug them in. Rock from side to side or make small circles with them. That's it. Massage that back into the mat. And then we're going to do reclined pigeon, which is one of my very favourites. I love pigeon, reclined, and even with forward fold. I love them all. I love all yoga. Anyway, I'm off on one of my waffles. Feet flat on the floor, knees still bent. Inhale your right foot up with the toe pointed. And then place that foot on top of your left knee or thigh, wherever's comfortable for you. Now you can stay here, you can feel a stretch in your right buttock. We're going to lift that left leg up if it's comfortable. And if you want to increase it further, you can grab your thigh or your shin. So you feel that lovely stretch. And then release to the floor. Take a breath. And then we're going to do the other side. Inhale that left foot up. And place it on your right knee. And again, stay here if that's what's comfortable for you. Or just lift that right leg or thigh or shin like I do. Feel that wonderful stretch in the hips and the buttocks. And then release. Now keeping the knees bent, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop down to either side into reclined goddess. So the weight of your knees is drawing them down. So you get a gentle stretch in the inner thighs. Clasp your elbows above your head so your chest is open. Close your eyes. There's no effort required with this one at all. If you find it more comfortable, you could place a pillow under each knee. You know, just again, experiment, enjoy it. And then use your hands to gently draw those knees back together and then hug them in again, gently massaging that lower back into the mat. We're going to go into happy baby, so you're going to open your knees and grab the outsides of your feet and then bring those knees down. I mean, your feet might only be bent, your knees might only be bent like this. What I suppose I'm trying to say is that try not to force yourself into positions that don't feel right. Feel it. Feel what works for you. That way you'll get the maximum out of it. And then bring those knees back together after happy baby. So you're rocking that back into the mat. And then we're going to finish on reclined twist. So we're going to extend the arms. We're going to keep the knees bent, extend the arms out to the sides. Big breath in. And then let your knees roll to the right. And if it's comfortable, turn your head to the left. Lovely spinal twist. And then engage your core. Inhale those knees back. Exhale them down to the other side and turn your head the opposite way and enjoy. Bring your knees back, hug them in. Massage that lower back into the mat and then lower the feet down, come down into corpse. Close your eyes, your arms are slightly away from your body, palms facing up, fingers lightly curled. Normal breathing, but be aware of your breath. Be aware of your chest rising and falling. Shift around, make sure you're comfortable. Just relax, let your feet relax to either side. Your eyes are gently closed. You're feeling all those wonderful stretches that you've done. Now wiggle your fingers and then stretch your arms above your head. Wiggle your toes, have a really good stretch. Nice deep breath. And then draw those knees up, hug them in, gently rocking from side to side. And then release your feet to the floor. Roll onto your right side with your knees bent and just stay there for a couple of breaths, just enjoying and savouring that after yoga feeling that is just incredible and indescribable if you haven't yet experienced it. And then very slowly, without hurrying, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Open your eyes and namaste. And that's it for today. I hope you feel really, really good. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you are joining me on a regular basis, or somebody on a regular basis, for yoga, because it is the most wonderful thing you can do for your body and your mind. I absolutely love it. I came to it quite late in life. I think I was 35, and it's taken me a long time to get to where I am. I'm in my 60s now, and I can't imagine my life without it. It is just makes such a difference in so many ways. And I'm really happy to be able to share this with you. So I want to thank you very much for watching and for joining me today. As I say, if you did get some value out of this, please drop me a comment below. Everybody reads the comments, so it's really nice if you felt a particular thing was helped with it, or, you know, it's so nice for someone who suffers from something that can look at it and say, wow, I'm going to give that a try. It helped them, it might help me. So, but anyway, I'm going to finish now my waffle and say I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Maybe it'll be this one tomorrow, who knows, or have a good look through. I've got lots out there, hopefully something that will suit you if this one didn't. And I'll see you soon. Take care, have a very happy day. Bye.